Hello and welcome to the Criticuculus. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Empire of Sin. Now, anyone who knows my channel knows that I am covering the Empire of Sin. Now, I'm currently a part of a Facebook group called the Empire of Sin fan community. And on there, I have noticed several people asking, how do I make money? Now, this isn't how to get you in the plus or how to maintain a huge profit going through passively. I can do a separate video for that, but what I did want to share with the community was the fact that I found an exploit in this game already. This game is very early release, and so a lot of things aren't patched out. This will probably get patched out eventually, but I'm going to show you and tell you how to work the exploit and actually how to get infinite amount of cash. Now, you can do this at any stage in your game. You can do it with any boss in your game. But basically, all you need to do is find a non-affiliated group. Something I noticed very early on is that you can trade with your bosses. You can trade with the lower ranking gangs as well. The bosses, you can see everything they got. You can see their guns. You can see how much cash they've got. You can see what kind of infantry you've got as well. And so some of these trades that you can do are really, really useful to set up early. Meet as many bosses as you can as early on in the game as possible, because what that does, it enables you to have trade routes. Now, what you want to do, or something that I noticed, is that the lower end groups, the non-affiliated, the non-hero bosses, the people that you can't actually play with, they have an unlimited amount of money that can be exploited. So what I'm doing, I am selling my swill, which is basically the lowest form of alcohol in the game. You can buy it for about $2 a barrel. You can amass quite a lot of this low-end alcohol very early on in the game. And if you don't have any, you can actually buy it from the other mob bosses as well. Like I said, it goes for about $2 a barrel. You want to buy as much of it as you possibly can. Trust me, it is going to be worth the price. So what you then do, you then take all of the swill you can. Now, you have to remember that you can only hold so much. It's all based on your storage. You can actually upgrade that yourself, so don't worry about that. At the beginning, you're not going to be able to buy that much, but buy what you can. You then sell it to the lower gangs, and you can disguise it as high-end whiskey. Now, the best thing about that is it doesn't matter. You're not going to get a bad relationship with them because they're worthless. They don't have a big boss. They're not something that you have to worry about trying to maintain a good relationship with. And this can be repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated. Now, as you can see, I'm in the minus. I'm in gang wars right now, but I've very, very quickly made $30,000 in almost no time at all. And again, for those that don't quite understand just yet, what I'm doing is that I'm trading with the other bosses in my game. I've met quite a few of them, haven't met all of them. I've already eliminated a couple as well, but I'm trading with them. I'm buying all the swill that I can possibly get. Now, at the moment, I could only hold 100 barrels. At the beginning, I had more than that. That's stuff that I've won from raiding and stuff like that. But I can only hold 100 barrels. So I'm buying 100 barrels. I'm buying them for about $200, maybe a little bit more than that. But they go for about $2 a barrel. And then I'm selling it to a non-affiliated, outfit and I'm disguising it. That's the key. I'm disguising it as whiskey. You have the ability to disguise it. If you did this with a regular boss, they would find out. You would get a little bit lower, reputation. You can fix that, however. But yeah, so I'm doing it with these guys where there's no repercussions whatsoever, and I'm getting $5,000 for 100 barrels of swill. Now, that is really good math. Remembering this is only costing me $200. There is guaranteed profit of $4,800 here, guys, and it is endless. Now, again, you can buy all of these barrels of alcohol from all the other mod bosses. They will eventually run out, but give it time and they will get it all back again. So it is pretty much endless until this gets patched. I'm sure it will get patched. You know, it's definitely an exploit, something that they didn't plan on happening. But I figured I'd share it with you guys for anyone that's got financial problems, anyone that's worrying about, you know, that they are losing too much money every week to actually sustain themselves. This will definitely give you cash and give it to you early. I'm going to release another video about how to manage your empire and what the best buildings to actually get for money as well a little bit later. But hopefully this one ties you over. It's a good little exploit. And I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have enjoyed this video and if you learn anything, or maybe you just find my videos entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on more exploits that I bring you, more reviews and more gameplay videos. Anyway, guys, I have been the Monk and we've been the Critically Clueless. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions at all about how to make this work, maybe I haven't explained it well enough, maybe I'm not showing you well enough what I'm doing, let me know in the comments and I will walk you through it or give you tips on other aspects of this game as well if you're struggling. If not, well, then I guess I will see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one.
I will, of